everybody? It's your country cutie Case, and you are tuned in to Q in the Streets. We have our first guest, Lauren Ward. Y'all don't know what it means to have a fellow Birmingham chick in the house. I mean, it means a lot because Q always want to brag about North Carolina.
Whoa.
Let me talk. Don't be rude. Clearly, they didn't teach that in elementary school. But as I was saying, this is Birmingham, Alabama. You hear me?
Oh.
Country cornbread fed. You better let them know.
Country cornbread
Lauren
fed.
Ward in the building. The author, Lauren Ward.
Yes, I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you for being here. Lord, Enrique turned up though.
How did I tear it up?
And then push it up to the side.
It's not smooth enough.
Technical difficulties. But before Lauren gives you a bio of her life, I guess I can tell y'all a little bit about her. Lauren is a twin.
Yes, I am.
Lauren is a twin. She has a double person. She is a double mint twin. Yeah, she's a double mint twin. Take it back. I know Lauren from Ramsey High School, even though I graduated from the illustrious Arthur Harold Parker High School. You know, I showed Ramsey.
Why did Parker have to be illustrious?
Because that's where I graduated from. Don't take my shine, Lauren. Don't take my shine, man.
I'm with you, but we're still Birmingham.
We're still Birmingham. Did you catch the scrimmage game, though? The alumni scrimmage game?
No, I have an event here in the city that I do once quarterly.
Right.
And it happened to be the same night, so I missed the game.
Well, I'll tell you about it. Parker won.
Okay. Look, now I can't say anything.
Right. Parker won. It was an alumni game. You know, we have to keep it right.
Good,
it was even the Blue Diamonds and Parker's dance girls and majoress performed. So it was a great time. I saw it all. A lot to nothing. I'm just kidding.
I don't know anything about the game, so I'm gonna let you have this piece.
I actually don't know the score, but I did hear that Parker won.
Okay.
I guess I can stop telling them about your life and you can tell everybody.
I'm about to say, Randy, you've given us the whole resume of her.
Okay, I just had to let you know I knew her and stuff, you know, okay.
Come
Your turn,
on.
Lauren.
Awesome. But yeah, I am from Birmingham, but I live here in Atlanta, and what brought me to Atlanta was, a lot of people don't know this, because some of the stuff that is even in my bio, I am a speech language pathologist by profession.
Right.
Nobody even knows what that is, but that's what I do for a profession, so it's super cool. I love it. That's where I just came from.
Really?
Yeah.
So what does that entail?
A whole lot of stuff. People stutter and have articulation problems.
So you can't help me.
Hey, I can do whatever.
He might be a special case.
Like a stutter king.
So yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do.
Oh, I need to refer you to some people that I know.
Listen, somebody in the hallway was just like, I need some speech services. I'm like, hey,
I know some people that say that they're cold, but they're really stuttering.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're like, I was just calling out you were stuttering. Right, because they're ashamed to say they're
Denial.
Oh my gosh, it's really embarrassing.
Yeah.
Because I've talked to a lot of people who do it, so it's not very cool.
So how do you curtail stuttering? Like how, not to get it, because I don't want you to tell them, because that's your profession.
A lot of breathing exercises and stretching bowels out and put marbles in people's mouths to strengthen their muscles and
Put marbles?
stuff like that. Yeah, so
Marbles.
it's a lot of different techniques and things.
Did you guys know that Samuel Jackson is a stutterer?
Mm-hmm.
And he said that's why he curses so much. So when he catches himself stuttering, he'll drop a curse word so you won't catch that he's stuttering.
People do like a lot of stuff to overcompensate for it. So it's so interesting.
And it's not funny, y'all, but it's not funny. I'm just gonna leave it at
But you're
that.
gonna smile real hard while you say it.
Right, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this.
I feel like it's not funny. That's just like somebody saying, nah, I ain't trying to be shady, but.
And then say
No,
that
it's not funny.
That's
But
not.
I was watching True Life, and you know they used to have like True Life, I'm a stutterer or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So this girl was on there, and sometimes I was like,
as you burst out laughing while you talk.
it was just how she said it. She was like on campus, and she was introducing herself to somebody. She was like, yeah, I'm Brittany. Then she walks up and she was like, my name is not even Brittany, but now I have to answer to Brittany.
She couldn't get it out.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's awful.
So tell us about what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're working on.
Awesome. I'm here today because I want to share with you all about what is my very first book that I released. And it's called Exchange, Why Your Old is Suffocating Your New. I absolutely love the book. I'm so super excited about sharing it with everybody because it's something that I've lived in my life, and it's kind of what's attributed to a lot of me being successful at the age that I am. I believe in the concept of exchange, so I'm excited to tell y'all about it. Y'all gotta get a book.
Yeah, I do.
We have to get a book.
You said again, your past is
It's exchange.
Okay.
While you're old, it's suffocating your new.
Make sure you leave that with us so I can steal it and put it under a picture.
Just write it on the wall.
Cause y'all know we good for posting the picture, looking up, look to the hills, what's coming with my
Oh yeah,
hair.
so that you can use that under your picture, and that'll be real nice.
I'm gonna steal
You
it.
better tag her in it too.
Yeah, that's gonna be next.
You better tag her.
I'm not gonna. You know how they'll put something up like they wrote it.
Yeah.
You didn't write that. Lauren wrote it. It's in her book. I saw
Just
it.
give me some credit.
Right.
Sure.
No.
Just kidding.
Along with being an author, okay. Once again, guys, I told you that she has a twin.
Yeah.
Please tell me this is you and not your twin. You were doing Saved in the City as well, right?
Oh, we actually both do Saved in the City. Saved in the City is a young women's ministry, and so
Right.
it's actually national now. So we have what we call life groups. So they're like Bible studies, but they are how do you apply this stuff to my life?
Right.
And so we have 4 locations. One is in Huntsville, Alabama, which is where I went to grad school. One here in Atlanta, Georgia, one in Nashville, Tennessee, and one in Washington, D.C.
Right.
So Kristen, who's my sister, actually is the life group leader for the Atlanta Saved in the City.
Okay.
But I serve in the ministry, and sometimes I'm in all the cities. So,
Right.
yeah.
Because I remember, y'all don't know how stoked I was. Because everybody was like, download Saved in the City. So I get the app, so I get my morning, inspirational word. Yeah, I get my morning words. Pops up a little pink. It had to be pink, I guess, because it's girls.
Right.
Anyway.
Ray's such a thug.
It could have been like purple, but it's okay. So it's pink.
I'll make that suggestion.
There you go. For the tomboys,
Gotcha.
put that
For
in
the
there.
Prince of fans, that's what you want.
This is true. But it's like it popped up, and so if you go into the app, you can see like pictures, and I was like, I know them.
Oh,
And it was like you and your sister and
Right.
Giselle,
Yeah.
and I don't know the other people.
Yeah, there's quite a few people, as you probably know.
Yeah,
Nice. So you did download that.
I did.
Have you ever been to a life group?
I did not.
You gotta
My
come to a
friends,
life group.
my friends went because I was transitioning. Like I went over to LA and I came to Atlanta, and then there was some events that were going on in Huntsville, and I couldn't get back there to that. And I was just like, I was just excited I knew you guys, honestly.
Aw.
I was like, look at them doing positive stuff, saved in the city, like, because everybody I knew had the app. And I was like, that's
Yeah.
dope. You know what I'm
that's dope.
saying?
Because especially for our generation, you don't hear people talking about being saved and then being cool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
They don't deem it as being cool.
And they played off of like Sex in the City, and it was like
Yeah.
saved in the city, and you got these cute girls up here with like this fashionable, modest clothes on, and I'm like, you make you want to cover up.
Because you are giving us real first lady teas today.
Oh my gosh.
It was just like, instead of wearing your cleavage out, maybe you can get this cute turtleneck with this big necklace. Be real cute.
Real first lady teas. You give us that today.
Right.
Who are you, Michelle? Call me Lotus.
Look,
Oh my God.
right. Hair look like it smell like motions.
Hello?
And skin,
So you can do both.
and skin
Right.
smell like cocoa butter.
Right.
Cocoa butter and Vaseline.
You can do both. You can do
It's
both.
so silly.
So tell us what inspired you to write the book. Tell us, just
The
tell us-
backstory.
Yeah, tell us about it.
So the book is, I'll tell you what the book is about, and I'll
Okay.
tell you why I wrote it. So the book is about a person being ready to say, you know what, I want to live out everything I'm here to do. So I
Right.
want a full life. And so many people don't live a full life. I actually wrote a chapter that says Driving on E. That's the name of one of the chapters. And so many people drive from that place. You just barely have enough of everything, not just
Oh,
money,
wow.
but so many things. And so people live their lives from that place. And so I grew up in church. I've been in church for a while, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot. You being in church, that's just one part of it. And so for me, I didn't have this like encounter where I'm like, you know what? God really wants to do a whole lot with my life in church. I didn't have that moment. I actually had that moment because somebody bought me a book who I don't even know who bought it. I don't know who the author was, but I sat down one day and I read this little devotional book. And it was something about me reading that book that activated something inside of me. So for me, it wasn't walking down the altar at church. It wasn't what a lot of people's experience is, but it was me reading a book. And so I remember once I said, you know what, okay, God, I'm going to really live my life for you, and I want to be everything that you created Lauren to be. God kind of placed on my heart that begin to take notes of the things that I show you and the things that I share with you, because you're going to write a book that's going to do for somebody else what that book did for you.
And then basically, because I always say that, first of all, two things. It's so many millionaires in the ground.
Yes.
Because they never
Yes.
did all they were supposed to do.
Right.
They never said all they were supposed to say. They never did the things that God put in them because they were on E and they just gave up.
Exactly.
And then I forgot my second thing. But that was my first one.
But that was good
For a
though.
bad memory.
Yeah,
That was real good.
That was my first one.
But I absolutely, that's why I wrote the book. And so exchange, the reason I chose that name, it's this concept of, a lot of times when people come to that place where you're like, I wanna live a full life, I wanna be purposeful, people begin to incorporate all these like new good things into their lives, but a lot of times we don't let go of all that old stuff. And whatever you don't get rid of, you leave as an option.
Right.
And so we end up going in circles and we do the same thing over and over. And our heart is to be all of that stuff, but we can't really figure out, our habits don't ever match it. And so exchange is this idea of simultaneously incorporating the new while letting go of the old. And so that's it.
So basically, it's like a tool guide.
Yes.
So because you have so many people who want to do great things, but they just don't know how. They don't know how to continue to keep going. They don't know how to overcome adversity and keep going. I love the idea.
Absolutely.
That baggage weighs them down.
Yeah, and so people just, they live from that place of baggage. And the interesting thing about it is, I know y'all are probably like, whoa, you should come to Bible study. But this book is so super practical. It's not a heavily like deep spiritual book. It's actually a very practical book, because what's the point of me writing a book that people can say, okay, well, how do I make that happen in my life? So it is super practical. I talk about, I have a chapter about relationships and making sure, so it's not just romantic relationships, but friendships and mentorships and relationships that people don't think a lot about. But it's like a group of people that you really need in your life. And so a lot of times we put people in the wrong place in our lives. You may have the right person, but they may be in the wrong place. So getting people into, I may think he's a romantic relationship in my life, but he was supposed to be a business partner.
Oh, see, y'all remember I talked about that.
Or something else, you know what I mean? So I talk a lot about that in the book as well, and just really being in a position in a very practical way. And even some of the reviews you can read on Amazon, people said, wow, this book was really practical, and it was something I could really incorporate into my life. And that was my heart, that the book would be for people. And so I'm so excited about it.
I'm excited to read it.
Yeah, I'm excited to read it too.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Why do you think people get business relationships and personal relationships so intertwined and so mixed up all the time?
I think a lot of people value romantic relationships, and they don't see the value of other relationships in your life. And so unfortunately, a lot of people have a lot of really, really bad relationships, like boyfriend, girlfriend type stuff, because they dated people that they weren't really supposed to date. And I think it's a value system. I think sometimes, if you've never had a mentor or nobody's ever let you know what that relationship is like, why would you really desire a mentor? Why would you see that as something that's going to be profitable in your life? You know what I mean? But romantic relationships, people value them. So I think it's a value thing, and maybe a little bit of underexposure.
Because you go. Let's say we go out to eat,
right?
And me and Randy supposed to be there for business, and then I flip it. But Randy, I think you kind of cute. I be like, then we done got married. God put us in each other's lives.
Well, you know my situation. So
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are genuinely lonely. You know what I'm saying?
I
think that people are sexually driven people.
Well,
and
the
initial attraction is always the physical, so that's what.
I think that's a big part.
Yeah, and that's because I talked about that. And when we are physically attracted, we let that overpower the fact of what we're supposed to be doing in life.
Right.
But I feel like on the emotional level, especially with women at a certain age, we are searching for companionship.
Right. Exactly.
We search high and low for companionship. So it's like if I have this attractive person who's actually well off, who could be a business partner, but I'm like, okay, you're doing this, and I'm like, I need a man.
Look, you looking like
I need a man.
You say you own what?
Yeah.
You do what? Yes.
This mine.
But my thing is, especially the industry that we work in, we work with fine people every day.
Yes, y'all do
and
work
see,
with
that's
me
the
every
thing.
day.
If the basis of a relationship is off of how somebody looks, then the moment another good-looking person comes,
that's my
you're
thing.
on to the next
Or
thing.
the moment that beauty fades a little from that first person.
So I understand, because I'm all for looking nice. I think whatever cards you've been given, do the absolute best you can. But the very thing that you are crazy about somebody about in the first place could be the very thing you hate them for later. Because somebody could be super, super just gorgeous or whatever.
But it takes 20
and they're
hours
gonna get
in
the
the
same
bathroom.
attention that, you know what I mean? The
Yeah,
same thing
attention
you
that
feel.
get.
So you gotta be able to handle all that. It's a lot of things that come with it. But I definitely think that when it comes down to a romantic relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, good looks are not going to really help you there.
No, because you cannot deposit good looks in the bank.
Yeah, they won't help you. They're not gonna love you.
That's why you gotta get you an OI person.
But
They got-
I know.
Listen,
seriously.
no,
For real.
I love a good
Oh, no.
6.
You gotta get you gotta be
don't want
like,
six. I don't want a 6.
no, you gotta be like this. It gotta be OI. You gotta look at them like.
But you know what?
Yeah,
in my life,
Right.
in my life, I've dated 3 OI people, and after getting with me, and y'all know how I am. So once I start making them into,
Wait, how are you?
But no,
I
I'm
don't
not
know how you are.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you. It's not really molded, but like I'm a comforter and a caregiver. So if I see things I want you to have, whatever, I'm gonna do that. So eventually,
Yeah,
essentially,
sugar daddy.
shut up, I'm not.
So no, you have a love language of giving.
Right.
So love language, okay.
But I end up making that OI person into a 10.
I tend to have that effect as well.
And it's not that I'm trying to change you, it's just that if I see something that I think would look nice on you or something like that, then I get it. So once you start to wear it or present yourself in that manner, now other people want you because you're not just alright no more.
My friends tell me that all the time. They always say, Q, you always dealing with projects that you have to build up and fix.
I'm
Hold
so
on.
tired
Your
of building
friend-
a
your
brother.
friend tell you what?
You hear me?
I think there's a fine line between,
friends say
because I got
something.
to a point where I'm like, I can't take on project, you know what I mean?
Right.
So there's a fine line between that
Oh, not
and you
now.
also adding value to your life, to someone's life, because I think that you should add value to a person's life.
Right.
There's no reason that you should be better with somebody. If you're not better, because we actually, interestingly enough, with Saving the City, the Life Group, we've coined this phrase, living life better together. So you're better together. Even with a good, solid friendship, you're better together. So when people don't add value to your life in some type of way, you have to question,
Right.
is this a person who needs to be in my life?
Because
you know?
that becomes an anchor. And
Right.
that's dead weight. So
Exactly.
We are excited to have Miss
I'm
Lauren
sorry.
in the building.
I'm excited to be here.
So listen, we're gonna take a quick commercial break with the baddest DJ in the South, DJ Vito, and
Who is
we'll
that?
be right back.
Make sure y'all stay tuned in because this speech pathologist is gonna be put to the test. I got some tongue twisters for her. Get out my business. Make sure y'all stay tuned in. We got Lauren A. Ward in the building. It's Q in the Streets.
All right.
What's up, everybody? You are tuned back into what? Q in the Streets. We got author Lauren A. Ward in the building. As promised, nobody can come into the Q in the Street
Without a
station
little challenge.
without a little challenge. She has let us know she's a speech pathologist. And I had to sit up here and rack my brain for a minute. I was like, how could I challenge her? Tongue twisters.
Let's go.
You ready?
Let's go.
Come on.
You ready, Lauren? All right. I need you to spit Peter Piper. Go.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Mm.
A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. And Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pecks of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Psychologist, come on.
You ready? I got this because I've been practicing this since I was like in 3rd grade.
Let's go, Brian.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Watch the speed on this though.
Go.
Okay? No speech pathology.
No classes.
No classes. I was born with this skill, okay? Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many pack of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Boom!
Q in the
Yeah!
Streets. Come on, Ray. Don't leave me hanging.
What you
Don't
mean?
leave me hanging.
What you
Hey.
body?
I'm just glad I knew it.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Awesome. Hey, come work in my clinic.
Right.
Come on.
I got some more though. This one I'm gonna mess up on because I've never been good with S's.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Which one?
The seashore one.
I don't know if I know that
You
one.
know the title.
She sells. I gotta say it slow. I suck with S's.
She sells seashells down by the seashore.
Come on.
First of all, I already told you before I started that I got trouble
I
with
wasn't coming
S's.
for you. I was helping.
Oh, okay.
This is my teammate.
Okay.
We're on this side of the table. So.
No, this is Q in the Streets. You're by yourself.
Well, I actually don't know that one.
You don't know that one? Okay, what's another tongue twister, guys?
I got one. It may not be a tongue twister, but it just sounds cute. Down by the river by the hanky panky with a bull frog.
He said, me say, ding dong, your daddy smell like king. Count the players, game of ping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Haven't heard of that one.
Definitely out of my age range.
What y'all got since y'all on teams? We got this over here. What y'all
I
got?
don't know.
Y'all got, come with it. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't put no S's in it, I'ma body it.
Y'all got like 3 seconds. 3.
I've been out of school over 20-something years. You think I remember that stuff?
The set with the third one. A, B, C, D, E, F. I just want to go fast. Like, cause y'all was going real fast. So I just
What's another tongue twister? Somebody woodpecker. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck cook?
Woodchuck would. That's one so short though.
Let's go, Lauren.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck could chuck wood. That's all.
That was easy, and I helped her.
Y'all about to say we give you a, a B plus, C. She kind of gave you 50% of the answer.
She was on a curved grading scale.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
All right, our turn. You ready?
Let's go. What we got?
What's the bingo song? If there was a song, no.
That's not a tongue twister.
I know, but they all sound like little. They all sound like little
That was
rhythms.
a former head of dog being his name.
Y'all don't win that.
I was telling you, you asked for the words. I was giving you the words.
I don't know no more tongue twisters. All I know is like singing things.
Do things, we gonna switch it then. Do things aggravate you when people pronounce words incorrectly?
It doesn't aggravate me, but I always notice. Like if
And
somebody
you
has a
flinch?
list or they have just anything, I'm always like, wow, they have a lateral list.
Like,
and I'll just think it to myself.
when I tell you, have you ever heard anybody say, pronunciate?
Oh yeah.
And it's like pronounce and enunciate, but they made it
And
one
they put it
word.
together.
They be
Yeah.
like, you gotta pronunciate.
Yeah. Yeah, they say it.
I be like, what? You gotta do what?
Pronunciate, and it's another one that people do all the time.
Is it conversate?
I was
Yeah, and it's
Yeah, and it's
converse.
converse.
Yeah.
Like, what are you saying?
Because we were conversating earlier.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, my friends back home get so mad at me because I'm not trying to be a stickler, but if I realize it's wrong and I correct you, and they be like, oh, okay, so you know what I was talking about? Like,
You know, when I was growing up, and y'all already know how I am about correcting.
Yeah.
Because I'm very big on that. They get on me. Yeah. But my cousin used to always say, oh, we ain't in school. I'm like, well, you practice makes perfect. So if I'm
Right,
saying it, go
right.
ahead and say it right. No,
Right.
you can't hear me.
like my homegirl, I ain't gonna say no names because she's gonna get mad. But one time we were having a conversation, she
I'm
was
sure
like,
she'll
you know, she was like, you know the guy that take the picture taker, and I was like, photographer? And she was like she gave me the stare of death, like,
They say choreographer.
yeah, she gave me like the stare of death, like, so you just gonna correct me in public? I mean,
If I'm your real friend, I am.
Yeah.
My mom used to get on me because I have a tendency, and I do it here. I talk so fast, sometimes I don't even know what I be saying, and I say something like refrigerator, and like my words, like my R's roll very hard.
yeah, I wanna know something. I got a secret. I used to try to say my words incorrectly because everybody in my class said them incorrectly. Like screech
Oh.
So
and
you
strawberry.
dumbed yourself down?
I did.
Yeah.
Boy. I was like, what just happened? Lauren, tell us where we can find you. Tell us what you have coming up. Before you leave, we have enjoyed you.
I've enjoyed you guys.
This
too.
is fun. So yeah, definitely tell us where we can find you, and also where we can find your book.
Awesome. I actually, not long ago, I just released www.laurenaward.com. Don't miss the A. It's laurenaward.com. And you can find my book on there. I'm selling the book mainly through Amazon. I'm so grateful. The weekend that I released the book, I hit 2 Amazon bestsellers lists.
Wow.
So it really helps me. Yeah.
Congratulations.
So when you purchase off of
Some claps.
Amazon,
Right.
It lets you know.
when you purchase off of Amazon, it keeps your book out there and it shows up on other people's pages and searches and stuff like that. So you can go to Amazon.com, search exchange, why, and everything else will pop up. Why all the stuff you can't hear do. But yeah, you can check out anything that I have going on. I have a millennials congregation. Like some people get together, we network, we have fun, we enjoy live music and stuff once every quarter, and so that's called the Loft. I've kind of affectionately termed it the Loft, and it's here in Atlanta. So you'll see stuff about the Loft, about Saving the City, about the Exchange book. All that stuff is on laurenaward.com.
Well, whatever you have, make sure you email it to QintheStreets@gmail.com so that we can come out.
Yeah,
We'll come.
I'm gonna bring my sister up here.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, so we can
Y'all will not be able to tell them apart. They're
Really?
like literally identical.
Really? Because some
Yeah.
twins, you be like, did y'all even come from the same?
No, if she was to walk out right now and Kristen was to walk in, you'd be like, Lauren!
Alright.
Really? Well, that's always good. Lauren, we enjoyed you so much.
Thanks
like I
for
said,
having me.
email us. Let us know what you have going on so we can post it. And not just post it, we can be there and support you. Because we definitely thank you for coming on. We love you. And tell us one more time we can find you.
www.laurenaward.com.
There it is. There it is, guys. It's your girl Lauren A. Don't leave the A out. Lauren A. Ward. DJ Vito finna drop something real sweet. DJ Vito. Y'all ain't know who it is. Make sure you following us at QintheStreets everywhere.